I knew when we were putting out decoys, you know, you could just feel the tension in the air. It's the first hunt of the year, the first time you've held that gun, the first time you've hit that goose call. If you're on a good feed for geese, there is nothing like it. There's a lot of things you gotta make sure you do when you're waterfowl hunting. Obviously, information and most recent information is more important than even whitetail deer when it comes to waterfowl, because waterfowl will move and change sometimes by the hour and days, and wherever there's fresh food is where they're going to be.
And what we've got here is we've got a big long creek bottom that's covered in corn, and right in the middle it's cut. So we're sitting right in the middle of the middle that's cut. And yesterday they were flying down this creek down here, turning around and coming in this way.
So finding the food, that's the first thing. The second thing is you got to hide, man. If you can't hide, you are done. And Alps has got you covered with those zero gravity layout blinds. Man, I could not believe as we were getting ready that morning, we got them all brushed in. I knew it was gonna be one heck of a hunt.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Is this like the newest generation we got?
Yeah. Look at
I like it.
Snug as a bug in the road.
Well, if I do this, I just disappear. Then surprise!
Surprise! We got a present for you.
I like it.
Let's roll. Daylight's here. You could not ask for a more beautiful setting with all the fog right in the middle of the Blue Ridge Mountains here in Southwest Virginia. And these big old valleys, and man, you could hear them coming through the fog, the first birds of the year, the first volley of the year. And here they came, and I'm telling you, the boys started hammering them with the call, and they just reeled them all the way in. And as they're coming, and I'm filming, I'm like, this is gonna be epic.
Kill him! Here, fetch it up. You got a cripple walking. Good job. Here. Atta girl. Here.
I've seen a lot of dogs in the blind, but to see a poodle, of all things, in a duck blind was mind-boggling. But I gotta admit, that dog was super impressive, and she was flat getting it done.
Somebody better take care of you this morning. You earned it.
Well, once we get that first volley over with, I don't remember what we killed, 9, 10 out of that first bunch. It just started. The birds kept coming. The guys did what they do. And then about mid-morning, as a waterfowl hunter, when you get a good feed, you hope you get those small and medium-sized groups continuously. That way you get multiple volleys. But this morning, it was one of those deals where the biggest wad of the birds decided to come all at one time. And man, you know, you guys have, some of you been there and you've never seen it, but watching geese maple leaf in the air, and there's a ton of them, is one of the coolest things you will ever witness. And as these birds got closer and they began working them, it was crazy at the noises and all the twists and turns they were making.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Now, we had those birds, and Brian actually apologized after they got out and they sat down in the field, because what had happened is there were so many birds, there was probably 75 birds in that wad, we didn't leave a hole big enough in the decoys, and the birds actually sat down outside the decoys. You know, you never stop learning, and you know, Brian actually apologized. I said, man, don't apologize. Like, we got to watch those birds do the coolest stuff ever, and how can we complain we killed, you know, 12, 13 geese on the first day of season? Man, what a hunt we had here this morning in Southwest Virginia. This was a blast this morning.
brand new, fresh cornfield cut for silage here in Southwest Virginia, which most of our cornfields are. Fresh feed. We're out here getting ready to get to the middle of September, and they have a resident goose season here every single year, and these guys are as good as it gets when it comes to finding birds, getting on them, and killing them. I'm just glad I got to be a part of it this morning. Birds did what they do. These guys shot fantastic, and I had a blast. This is the best way you could have asked for to start our waterfowl season this year, so you guys hang in there. It's going to get nasty this year.